Hello YouTube. We're outside about 11 o'clock in the morning. It's about 50 degrees already. It's gonna be nice out. I can't tell you the day of the month here at the beginning of November, but we're going to put a new handle on this, which is longer. We don't know if we're going to reuse this or not. We're going to rebuild this steel snow shovel because they work so good. They'll have a straighter edge. They just work so good to get the snow off the step, even thin ice. We're going to take out these rivets and get this wood out. And there's some cracks in here. I'll snap a picture of it. We're going to have to do some wire welding and repair some body work. So we'll keep this video short. We'll bring you back and show you our progress as we get going here of cleaning this up and redoing this part, grinding these rivets out. And somewhere in the video I'll try to show you my new rivet tool, so stay tuned. Okay, we ground the rivets off with a thin cutter disc. Be careful, try to use it up on edge. Don't use them flat like a flapper sanding disc. So we ground them off. We're going to go over to the vise, put it up on the vise there where it's solid, and punch them out. Okay, we got the pop off this way, so we'll do a little more grinding and then we'll get the rivets out of this part of the shovel. We just took a sharp center punch and whacked on it. You can always put a putty knife or something in there to pry this off. Don't grind this too thin. That's, you want your strength, so just be careful how far you grind. Back to work. Okay, we got this all apart. We're starting to fit the new handle, and it is a little too small. We'll probably wrap something around there. And we're going to Mig Weld this, both sides. This side will have to be flat because this piece goes down here. So we'll have to do a little work there. We're going to Mig Weld both sides of it. And the other side. This has a curve to it. Can you see how that's curved like this? So it's going to be kind of tricky to get that straight cut again on the bottom. But it'll be worth the effort. We're almost at to where we're into here. So we're going to be careful how we kind of straighten this. You know, it'll be like a natural curve when it's sharpened. It won't be cut off straight. Can't do that, you'll be into these bumps. So enough on explaining that. We'll get it welded up and go on to the next step. Okay, this is dozens of spot welds on this side. Then we got cool, we actually made a small bead. We're the second step up on the welder. You got 2 for the wire speed or A. I've got it on B with 3.5 for the wire speed. And I'll take a picture of that. My Lincoln 140 welder. For anybody that's not used to my welder. We're gonna do some smoothing and shaping. Had a little trouble around the holes, but the holes are gonna be 1/4 inch anyway. The rivets I'm gonna use, but here, back out. There you go. Okay, get back to work. Let this cool down and we'll smooth it out with a flapper disc. Okay, it's not the greatest body work, but we don't want to take too much weld off and have it weak, but it is welded both sides. This side's kind of nasty looking, but it doesn't matter, just a snow shovel. So we're going to be making these to fit 1/4 inch rivets. We're going to use our new rivet tool. It's like it squeezes together like a bolt cutter. It's from Harbor Freight. You'll see a picture of it or see me using it. So off to working on this edge. We're almost done. We don't know what we're going to paint this. And maybe silver aluminum, then spray it black. Or we just may spray some black paint on it. Because it always was black looking and I kind of like it that way. So, back to work. Okay, that's about the best I can get that. I tried to keep the curve about the same. Like I said, you can't make it flat again because of these dimpled parts. So we're right up to it. So it'll work as a snow shovel. It worked this way before, but it was pretty ragged. So we did kind of clean it up, and this is just a ground edge, not beveled, not sharp like a knife or anything. So there you go. Next is to rivet that piece on for the handle. So we'll go get our rivet tool. Okay, we decided to use 3/16 inch rivets because these are just too extreme. I'll save them for something special, but here's the tool I bought. I used on my stovepipe. I really like it. You just pull it out like this, then you squeeze it. So I'll do a video on it with the tripod set up, and we'll show you how it works. It's got a little collection bottle. I did mess up because I put the wrong tip. These tips are marked. Like this one says 3/16. I grabbed the wrong tip for an 1/8 inch rivet and got it stuck. But in the video, when I do it, I will show how to take this apart and unjam it. So if I'm going to do a video on it, I might as well show that. It's bound to happen to somebody. It's very easy to take apart. So back to work. We did paint this here in the bottom side of this and inside of this. Let it dry before we rivet it on. So riveted. Have trouble with that word. So stay tuned. My battery's getting low. We're going to try to get this video done. Okay, we're done. Here's all the tools I used. Wire brushed that off, then I flapper dusted the metal. Of course, the rivet tool, hammer to pound straighten, flapper disc, cut off disc, grinder disc. Took quite a bit to do all this body work, but there you go. And we caught a mistake. We had the rivets going the wrong way. We had the head of the rivet on this side. We don't want that sticking up where the snow is, so we caught that. See if you can see where that's, it's still kind of bent there where that was cracked, but I hammered out the best I could. So there is a curve to the shovel if you see it. Kind of curves right in there. So there you go. I did take some pictures like the edge. We're going to leave the handle just like a shovel. Then if we decide we want the other handle, we'll change it. But this is only used out front on our front step and just to get to the car in the winter. Then we use the tractor for the rest of the driveway. So it isn't used to shovel a whole lot of snow. But it was so short, it's hard on my back. The other handle was just too short. You have to lean over. So there you go. Give a couple photos. Thanks for watching this episode.